Hey, what's good? How's your mom? So, about a day or a couple of days ago, we just got confirmation that a Teen Titans film was actually in development at the DCU. And I want to spend this video talking about who should be on that Teen Titans group. Obviously, the Teen Titans, they have a really wide cast. They're like any other superhero team, like the Justice League or the Avengers. They have a bunch of characters that they can have on this team. And, as the name says, they're usually teenagers or sometimes young adults. So I wanted to go through a few of the characters, say if they should be on the team, whether they should not. I also wanted to talk a little bit about how this team's existence could have a bit of an implication of how things could unfold in the DCU, and how this film is going to have a bit of similarities to the Young Avengers film that is, certainly going to come in at some time, and how the DCU can do better than what the MCU is doing right now to set up this movie. So for starters, we're obviously going to talk about Robin. He's always going to be in the Teen Titans no matter what Robin it is. And I wanted to go a little bit off left field with this one, a little bit more. Of course, Robin is going to be in the Teen Titans. That's a given. If he wasn't, it'd be blasphemy. We'd riot. So yeah, what I kind of wanted from this was, I was thinking that this movie, this universe, the DCU would already have Dick Grayson as Nightwing. So Dick Grayson wouldn't be the main Robin for the squad, but he'd be more like a mentor for them. He'll probably, let's say they had Damian run the Teen Titans or be a part of them. Dick Grayson would most likely be the one to bring him in. Just like in the DC animated movie universe, that's what happened, right? So not necessarily Dick Grayson as the main Robin, but I'd like him to be around the team as some sort of guide. Like maybe he was a part of the team when he was younger, and now he's guiding the younger team, the younger generation. Obviously, if James Gunn does this right, Jason Todd will be dead. I don't think we should go through Under the Red Hood already, or maybe we can, but we shouldn't go through Death in the Family, showing Jason Todd's death. He's obviously Brave and the Bold already is starting with Damian Wade, so Jason Todd is either dead or he won't exist in this universe. So he's not going to be a part of the Teen Titans. He never had been in the comics, I don't believe. At least from what I know. I don't know much, but from what I know, he hasn't been a part of the Teen Titans. So that wouldn't really make much sense. But yeah, Jason Todd, probably dead. Or Red Hood, who knows? But yeah. Now, my pick for Robin is going to be Tim Drake. I think Tim Drake doesn't get enough shine. He's like the smartest Robin. He's the most technical. I like his story of how he became Robin. He determined that Bruce Wayne was Batman. I just think he's my favorite Robin. Dick Grayson's a close second, but I think I'd like him to run the Teen Titans just so he gets some shine, because I almost think that he might not even show up in this universe simply because there's not much to work with him, especially since Damian Wayne is Robin. Like once Tim Drake moves on and becomes Red Robin, it just seems like he doesn't get as much shine as the rest of the Bat family. So I feel like the Teen Titans would be a perfect placement for him. Damian Wayne is going to be in Brave and the Bold. He's going to be the active Robin. Do we really want to split him between the Teen Titans and working with Batman? He'll already be in the Batman movies. We could throw Damian Wayne as the Robin of the Teen Titans, but if Tim Drake was there, we'd get more diversity in our Robins. We'd see a much wider Bat family. I just feel like we wouldn't see Tim Drake if he wasn't with the Teen Titans. Now, of course, Starfire should be in this movie. She should be, I don't want to say like a member, I guess, but she'd be a mentor just like Dick Grayson to them. Obviously, she's a love interest of Dick Grayson, so she's going to be around the same age as him. So they should make her a mentor, kind of like in the animated movie universe. And that is one of the pieces of media that I have consumed, and I don't really mind that version of the Teen Titans. So her being older and basically guiding the younger heroes to being heroes, I think is really nice. And if they did that here, I think that would work out really well. Now that I think about it, in Titans, the live action Teen Titans show, which was titled Titans, that was kind of the same thing. Starfire and Dick Grayson were older than the rest, if I remember this right. They were older than the younger heroes, at least, and I thought that worked pretty well. Obviously, the show's got some other issues, but I think at least the age dynamics were fine. In the same sense as the animated movie universe, I think Raven and Beast Boy should be of a similar age to probably the Robin of the group. Like I said, Dick Grayson's probably not going to be the Robin, so whoever the Robin is, Raven and Beast Boy should be around their age. And I just think that just works, honestly. Even if Starfire is older, if Starfire is younger, I think it would be weird. So I want her to be older, but Raven and Beast Boy should be around the age of the Robin. And of course they should be in the movie. I mean, Robin, Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy, they're like the core members of the Teen Titans. They never really get left out, so they need to be in this movie. I'd say that's the same with Cyborg as well. I know he wasn't in the Titans show. They decided to put him in Doom Patrol for some reason. He was in the Justice League movie, and he started out in the animated movie universe with the Justice League. But he needs to return to his roots. I mean, we all grew up, like us now, we all grew up with the original Teen Titans show and then Teen Titans Go, in which, Cyborg was with both of them. And I didn't watch the original, I just dropped something. I didn't watch the original Teen Titans show. I just wasn't in the Cartoon Network at the time. But I've seen clips, and I'm not one of those people that like really loves Teen Titans Go. But, the original show looks really cool. And I've always associated Cyborg with the Teen Titans anyway, so I just feel like it's right for him to be in this movie. They better not put him in some like Justice League movie. He belongs with the Teen Titans. Ugh, got it. Now I've been seeing people talk about Blue Beetle joining the Teen Titans as someone they want to be in the Teen Titans for the DCU. I think that'll only work if everyone gets aged up. Because in the animated movie universe, Jaime Reyes was the same age as Beast Boy, as Robin, as Raven. But we're going to get Xolo Mardueñas, Blue Beetle, in the DCU. It's almost confirmed. And he's too old. He'd be more around the age of Dick Grayson and Starfire, which is fine. But if we're going to throw Blue Beetle into the Teen Titans, the rest of the characters are also going to have to be aged up, which might work. And in that case, I guess Dick Grayson could be the Robin, or he could be Nightwing in this case, or they could just throw him in, which would be a little bit weird. But unless they're going to age up anyone, I don't think that Xolo Mardueña's Blue Beetle should be a part of the Teen Titans. Now, I've also heard people talk about Wonder Girl coming on as well, and she was also in the Titans show. I only saw the first season of that, but she was chill. She was the same age as Dick Grayson, so I'm assuming that she is always considered around the same age as Dick Grayson. So I think this is kind of like in the same boat as Blue Beetle, unless she's going to be some type of supervisor as well. It can't really work unless we're going to age up all of the Teen Titans. And at that point, they're no longer the Teen Titans, they're just the Titans. So I don't think that's really going to work. Wonder Girl probably shouldn't. She can exist in these movies, though, just as kind of like a background character. Not as like a main Teen Titan, because she's older, of course. Now, Wally West. I really like the idea of Wally West being a part of the Teen Titans. I'm not too versed in Teen Titans and who's a normal member, but so I don't know if Wally West is actually, normally a part of the Teen Titans, but I like the idea of him being a part of this group because he's the younger Flash compared to Barry Allen. The one thing that might be an issue within the DCU with this is James Gunn might choose to actually have Wally West be the main Flash of this universe. Considering Ezra Miller's drama being Barry Allen in the DCEU, James Gunn might want to stray away from using Barry Allen just because it'll, put Ezra Miller's face there as well. And if he does do that, he'll have Wally West as the main Flash. and the main Flash will be a part of the Justice League, which was done in the animated universe, I'm pretty sure, at some point. So with that being said, it wouldn't really work for Wally West to be a part of the Justice League and the Teen Titans. But I'm not actually against Barry Allen just being recasted and put into the DCU. And I think they should do that. I think they should grab Wally West and put him with the Teen Titans. Now, with all that being said, this Teen Titans movie is probably going to exist and gain popularity around the time that the Young Avengers movie is also going to be gaining popularity. And I think this movie will do way better. The thing is that James Gunn hasn't casted anyone for any of these roles. And, well, he might not even cast them. He might let the director do that. But at the same time, the MCU has actors and actresses that they're thinking for these Young Avengers roles. And they're aging. You know, we've got Haley Steinfeld, who's in her late 20s. Iman Vellani, who's in her early 20s. And a bunch of others that they've been their, teen versions of their characters for so long that they're getting older. And it's, by the time this movie comes out, unless it drops in the next 2-3 years, it's gonna look really weird, especially with Haley Steinfeld, who's gonna be 30 soon. And she's gonna be one of the front runners of this Young Avengers. It's gonna look a little weird, and I think that's the advantage that the Teen Titans movie will have. I think this fact also plays into why Blue Beetle probably won't work in the Teen Titans. Zola Marduenia is already, I don't know his age off the top of my head, but he's definitely in his 20s, right? By the time this movie actually goes into like official development, like the script is finished and they start casting, I mean, he's probably gonna be in his at least late 20s, 30s, and that's gonna look weird. So they're not gonna be able to use him, and that's fine because they haven't casted any of the other Teen Titans. So by the time they get around to doing that, they can grab, fresh young actors and actresses that will still look the part of the Teen Titans, and that it's gonna work out in their favor. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the recent leak / rumor that a Teen Titans film will be in development soon. I think this film is gonna do great, honestly. It's gonna play into a lot of our nostalgia from when we were kids. I mean, my generation specifically, we grew up during both of these shows, the original Teen Titans and the Teen Titans Go. And I think if this movie hits right, it's going to make a lot of money because we all grew up with those shows. It's going to give us nostalgia. It's going to drag in a lot of people. I mean, people just know about the Teen Titans. Yeah, stay tuned. More videos on the way. Thanks for watching.